hard at work. But yeah, here we go. I mean, they look really good together.
I do.
I wish Tanner was here with the last 1M clone. Then we'd be a real gaggle of 1Ms.
We did that at the track, I guess.
Yeah.
Just seeing both of these sides. It's like,
yeah, and like we said, like they're the same car,
the same
basically,
thing, different,
but
same.
everything you could have done to the car in terms of mod-wise, we took a different path.
We took it's just like two different Formula One cars where it's like they look almost exactly the same, but the concepts are completely different.
That's a good comparison.
Or it's like Mercedes Racing Point.
Yep.
Regular Mercedes, pink Mercedes.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Big power washing. You're such a pro detailer.
Seamslegitgarage.com. Leaving all the nooks and crannies.
Just rub in all of them dead bugs.
Yeah, get those dead bugs in there.
Yeah.
Customer service and detailing. All right, where should we start?
Where should we start? I guess the front.
The front and just go all the way back. So, all right. So yeah, both cars basically have a carbon splitter with tunnel diffusers. Mine homemade. Yours by Sean.
Actually, no, this one's not Sean.
That one's not Sean?
No, so the canards are Sean.
Cut that. Screw you, Sean. You didn't do that. I'm not giving you credit anymore.
He did have to repair God knows how many fucking times, so at this point it's
Oh, so he only did your repairs.
Yeah.
Okay, well, at least I'm not crazy, because I literally thought you said that Sean was the one working on it, so...
You're not wrong. No, so the splitter is made by Amir Bentatu at RS Future.
Oh, okay.
So it was I pretty much was like looking at like who makes like a pretty simple splitter that already has been on a 1M.
Yeah.
And he's made a 2D one, and then he recently made this 3D one for Kyle Robinson. I think he's like at Evil 1M on.
Oh,
Instagram.
yeah, I know him.
Yeah, he's actually, like, you think you were stupid. He actually took an actual 1M and made it into a Time Attack car, which I love.
Yeah, that's true. No balls. Or
I
total
respect
balls.
the fuck out of that. And so Amir made this 3D profile one because I was like, well, I want the craziest possible splitter I can get.
Yeah.
And so...
Well, if you're going to do it, you might as well make it 3D.
Well, yeah, pretty much. So...
Not bad. And then, yeah, Sean made the canards, which I don't have canards on right now. I have them, but I just added the big splitter and everything, so I might run a session without the canards and just see how it feels. Because I didn't run the canards at Mid Ohio either. Or at... Oh, I can't speak today. Where were we last? Gingerman. I didn't run canards at Gingerman, so I'm going to bring them. We'll put them on and see, but yeah, other than that, I mean, we both basically have mesh grills.
Yeah, mesh grills. I like to call it the IMSA M4 GT3 spec.
Yeah, just makes it way easier, honestly, and it looks better. Mike has just nothing. Mike's is literally just empty holes. So he's like next level up.
Mike's is just in the corner, like, hi guys.
Yeah, I'm E46, I won't play.
Yeah.
But, alright, and then hoods, I mean, basically you just...
Yeah. Like, you did pretty much an open...
Yeah, I went AJ Hartman, just open baby, because I have the custom front end, so...
Yep.
I could duct all that air out, but the track spec ones are awesome.
Yeah, these are the track spec ones. This already came with the car, with the hood, and then I added these race liver ones from Al, just to get a little more venting and little bit more down.
Dude, even just like idling and chilling around here, I can watch my air intake temps just go up just from just sucking in hot air.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, well, this is idling in a parking lot.
Yeah.
Daily driver life.
You just start seeing steam.
Literally.
It's like, yeah, it's warm enough.
I guess fenders. So I have the vented top fenders, homemade cutting as well, and then I guess behind the emblem,
This video should be a tale of two M's.
a tail of two M's.
Literally, a tale of two clones.
A tail of two
You know what
ones.
this is? You ever watch Star Wars? Captain Rex, Commander Cody. Literally.
It's just funny because they're literally polar opposites. They're polar opposites, right? They have all the same mods, but it's like
The third pole opposite over
We
there.
do
There's the
have-
third pole.
there is
The west pole over there.
the West
You know
Pole.
what this is? This is like a slow. You put them all next to each other. It's a slow transition to madness.
Yeah.
Daily driver, street track car, absolute madman race car.
This is the slippery slope.
Yeah, this
slippery
is
slope.
how the slippery slope goes.
Yeah.
So yeah, so you did race louvers on the top,
I did race louvers on the top.
which David, my buddy, is so jealous of.
Yeah. It was
Is
funny.
David coming with us, Mike? Dude, the kid fucking buys AirPods. He thinks he's above everyone now and refuses to answer people.
He's currently in, like, as I like to call, the fifth dimension.
Like, I don't even know, like, kid's
He-
ridiculous.
He's in some universe that we can't reach right now.
Yeah.
So I did the louvers to start.
Yeah.
Actually, what's funny was like when I asked Al, I'm like, "Do you guys make like a louver for one?" And I'm like, "Well, not at the moment, but we have one that would work. Can you try it out?" I'm like, "Yeah." And so, boom.
Yeah, luckily the nice thing about the track spec and all of these is like, because they are aluminum, you definitely can get different profiles.
Yes.
Like E92. You know the E92 M3 carbon ones that look like
Yeah,
the
the
Porsche
one
GT
that,
ones?
yeah,
I
so-
tried to convince that guy for like months to send me a damaged one, a broken one, so that I could see if it fit the curve, and he was just like, no, I can't do that. And I was like, well, can I buy these and hold it up and return them? He's like, no, made to order. And I was like, well, it's not worth the $700 if this doesn't fit. But
Yeah, that's no fun. Yeah, and then we recently did this fender cutout. I basically based it off of green 1M in Nürburgring.
Race cars.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
we try.
Yeah.
So we had to stop because the truck driver was just like,
Like
he was
cool.
gaggling over our gaggle of 1Ms. But his
Yeah.
boss apparently has some track cars, so he's chill. But yeah, I tried to move on, but Jamie still wants to talk about his awesome fenders, so I'm jealous. Well, I don't win this category, so let's just move on to the next thing.
Okay.
Just giving you shit.
No, but yeah. So basically, I wanted something to pretty much get as much air out of this area, and basically, long story short, nobody really made a custom fender like that for our car. So I went to Sean at ATC and basically said like, "Yo, can we make like a two-piece setup?" And it was like, "Yeah." And so we did nice little rivets here, nice little plate here, and to basically take this fender off, it's all the bolts there. Release that, and then you just take these M8s off. Boom.
That is pretty easy then. That's not bad at all.
Yeah, that's the one thing I like about Sean. It's like where it's like
Well, he drives race cars himself, so he understands
drives race car
serviceability.
itself, and it's like everything he does. It's essentially like how can we make this thing as easy to work on as possible.
Yeah.
Which is super nice when you're getting stuff done by like a race shop, because like obviously you can get like stuff from like a company that makes like bolt-on parts or like street stuff, but once you like track it, you're like, fuck man, like, this is a pain in the ass to work on. Like there are stuff on this car that I do want to get changed out.
Catch cans.
Yeah, that was not fun to do. Like they're nice for a straight car, but it's like if you have to drain them out and you want everything to be quick as possible to do, it's like they're not fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's pretty much fenders.
Front brakes. You have Stop Tech. I have AP.
You have APs. I think they're the same.
Mine's a 374 36.
that's
Yours is like a 380.
No, mine's 355.
No, you don't have 355.
I do.
Are you? No way.
I do.
You're smoking meth.
I am not. Trust me. I was.
Really? And it's still that tight in the wheel? Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
Caliper size, because I think the stop techs look a little.
Yeah, the stop techs are the same. Well, the stop techs are the same.
Yeah.
I know the AP caliper is definitely a better caliper.
Yeah.
But
I do want to get a rotor of that size though. I need some more stop tech.
well, you're easy though. Just buy the 380 mil that Stop Tech makes, and you just bolt it on.
Yeah, I think if I do that, I think I also need to get the spacer as well, and then it's like.
Well, they sell the different adapter.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So, but that's not bad.
Got those. I got 3. I think they're what is it called? ST or SR60s.
Yeah, you have STR60s, which is
in
the
the front, and then
STR40s in the rear.
STR 40 or 40. Actually, no, they are 40s.
They're 40s, yeah. Yeah, I have the F80 brakes in the rear still.
Oh, okay.
Honestly, they've just like worked so well that like I don't need to do anything
Not only
else.
do you have an M4 rear brake, you have another brake caliper.
Yeah, she got the dual calipers.
Yeah.
That's just for weight addition.
She's got all the stop power, that's for sure.
Oh, definitely.
I will say though, if you want to talk about, you definitely have something on me. Side skirts and diffusers, you shit on me when it comes to that, especially the diffuser. We don't have to talk about that.
So yeah, the skirt, everyone loves these skirts. They're just insane. They just are so nice.
I just love the weave pattern. It's like, I want that.
The big toe, this big spread toe, the like, me stealing IndyCar carbon fiber to make diffuser.
We need to talk about how the fact that you find so much crazy like IndyCar and info stuff on
the eBays.
It's like I'm just baffled. It's like, where do you find this?
Yeah, but you still have the aluminum one, and it works.
Yeah. Yeah, the aluminum ones are dope, but I do want to get them made out of carbon, and I'm thinking honestly, either because Amir makes like a really beautiful 3D profile one. The only concern
I saw his.
Yeah, they're awesome, and I think for downforce they'll probably make more than what I have in terms of a flat.
Oh
base.
yeah.
My only concern is that
when you destroy the shit out of them, it's like $3,000.
I'm sure some people know that me going 4 off at a track is very
standard.
Very
standard practice.
Very standard practice.
Very standard practice. All right. Well, I think we were side skirts, and then you didn't want to talk about diffuser, but we'll stop on the inside first. Yeah. I mean, both cars have seats. I have no interior, right? So everyone's seen my car. They know I got no interior. This is not a street car. You actually have interior, radio, AC.
This is a, as I like to say, an actual street mod car.
Yeah, this is an actual street mod car.
Yeah, AC, full interior, canopy
carpets,
wheel, rear seat delete, and leather seats. It's like everything that Berno, who built most of the car, did. Especially on the interior, I kept because it's like that's kind of why I bought it. It was like.
Yeah, you have a great street mod car. This is what street mod cars should be like. We've had plenty of discussions over the past few days of what a street mod car is versus a track mod car.
Yeah.
This is an ideal street mod car. The disgusting thing is I could go to like Joann Fabric and buy some fabric and put it on the floor, and then like my car would be street mod.
Yeah. I think what they should I think because you know how they do the ice cream test.
Yeah.
I think what they need to do is you got to take Adam for a nice dinner. If you can do that, and he's happy, you're good.
You're a street mod car.
It's like this. I could take someone on a dinner date. Yours.
Kendra loves riding in it, but no, I would not put on a dress shirt and dress pants and like go for a drive. It's loud. It's banging. It's a track car
with heels.
Yeah, I mean, getting in and out of cars with door bars is not fun.
Getting in and out of it is a challenge.
Yep.
But it's a track car.
It's a track car. We both have carbon roofs.
Yep.
Good mods there.
Very good mods. The correct mod.
That is true.
Because fuck that sunroof.
Yep.
It's the bane of every person's existence.
Every track car's existence.
Yes.
You have real quarters, right?
I do. So basically, it comes in like a big old pallet from here to like there. You cut to here. It's essentially the same process of if you get into like a side impact.
Yeah.
So it's real quarters.
So yeah, you got me there because I have Jay's flares.
You do have Jay's flares, but I mean, it's like
You can't tell.
you cannot tell, and it looks really good. And like, you're never gonna be like, oh, where's the rivets? Like, where's like the
Yeah, no. You literally.
yeah.
Wings.
Are basically the exact same. Well,
Well,
actually,
no.
Well, actually, no. It's
Same,
not.
but right. They're just 1M. Nothing crazy. I obviously just have the exhaust coming out.
Yeah.
We'll save diffusers for last because I don't want you to get sad on me. Yeah, so everyone knows, right? This is my AJ Hardman. I have my custom uprights that we sell for the gooseneck style. Your wing.
The new wing I'm getting.
Yeah.
From Amir at Ars Future. Love you, Amir. It's going to be 67 by 14, but with more camber in it. So it'll be narrower, but longer, and it's got like more concave look to it. So
Yeah, it's just a more aggressive
and it's gonna
airfoil
be
design.
Gooseneck, so we'll match there. But it should make it a little more downforce. I wanted to do it just because, like, I love Amir's product, and I like the idea of having his front splitter and rear wing.
Yeah.
And Amir's great. It's like I chat with him all the time. Like, I just bugged the shit out of him. It's like, hey, like, what setting should I do this? What do you think you should do here and here? And he's great. Great.
And then
do we get to the? Yeah, we have to get to that. Get to the diffusers. I know, guys. It's a streetcar.
streetcar.
Yeah.
It's fine.
It's like a really nice, like, if you just want a very simplistic diffuser, you could go with mine. But if you want something that goes absolutely hard as fuck, you go with Chris's.
She is pretty intense.
Yeah. There is probably I'm gonna give it a 40% chance that would fit on mine.
Well, I think so, right? Because you still had to trim up here to get the exhaust piping, and
Yep.
this fold line right here is like midway through. You're probably only 2 inches below.
Yeah.
And like I cut.
Honestly, if anything, I would just need to cut like some slits side just to make the end of
Yeah.
the diffuser work.
Because there's
Or
still definitely like 2
I actually
inches
could
or
just-
more here.
We could just like, if you ever make one for me, like, we could just like.
Yeah, you could definitely notch it out after it's already assembled.
Yeah. It is pretty sweet. Of all the aluminum diffusers I've ever seen, this is like the coolest aluminum diffuser I've ever seen.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's crazy because like, you know, oh, well, I guess we're not even done. We got engine bays.
We got actually no trunks.
Oh, well, I have the CSL trunk,
You
yeah.
have the CSL one. I have just the generic carbon stock looking one.
Oh, yours is carbon
Yeah,
painted.
mine is.
Oh, I didn't know it was carbon. I thought you just had a stock boy.
Yeah, this is carbon fiber.
Carbon
it just
fiber.
doesn't have the
Yeah,
CSL
the lip.
duct bill that, honestly, ever since because spoilers, I've been crashing with him for a few days.
Yeah.
And anytime I'm behind him and I see this rear end, I'm like, God damn it. It's like, God damn it, Chris, you're gonna make me spend more money.
That's what I'm here for.
Yeah. He's good at his job, folks. So, engine bays.
Yeah. So the funny thing is, go pop your hood.
Oh, yeah.
Because again, the same but different.
Same but different. It's a slightly,
So, yeah.
slightly longer process. It is
Well, kind of. He's got a stock hood latch still, and arrow latches, just because.
just because
But we are both stock blocks.
Yep.
You never opened yours and
This
touched
motor
yours.
has never been open. It's never been open since when Alex got it. It hasn't been open since. The only thing that's been open is the oil pan because we put a baffle in it.
Yeah.
But that doesn't really. I don't think.
No, that's not. I mean, but technically, so mine is stock block as well. I take the oil pan off to put my baffled one in, and I do rod bearings while I'm in there
Yeah.
normally. But stock motors, we both have CES bottom mounts.
Yep.
I have a GTX 3582R.
And I have a GTX 3076R.
Yeah.
So I have like the baby. of
One
that.
step down, basically.
But it still makes plenty of power. Like, this turbo could make 700 if it wanted to, but I need to do like fueling. And
Yeah. So still all DI.
Yep.
We both have B58 coils.
The correct mod to do for an N54 track car.
Yeah, you should just, the coils
It's like
are.
the first thing you should do if you get a 135i with an N54 and you want to track it. First mod, there. You never have to worry about the N54 coils with the plastic just going
Yep.
and that coil going yeet. So, perfect mod.
Yep. And then, yeah, other than that, I mean, not engine bays are engine bays of
Yeah.
stock motored cars, right?
Yeah,
Nothing
like-
crazy. So stock core support,
Yep.
which is on his short list to change to do something more like mine.
Yeah.
He has a street car, so he'll keep AC. So I don't know how forward he can push everything, but you guys know that, like, you know, right? I got like
all the space, pretty much.
a good 6 or 7 inches, and then stock boy is like
3.
2.5, 3 inches. So, but yeah, obviously S55, the Wagner top mount water.
Yeah.
So this is going to be a good test also to see back to back, right? Because we're going to be at the same track, same
Yep.
days, everything like
Same
that.
temps,
So
same conditions, pretty
lots
much.
of data to be taken just to compare. I've done it a few times at Gingerman and stuff like that, but it's really hard to compare, you know, the same turbo setups on
Yeah.
different cars, right? Like I'll probably unplug my wastegate for a session and just run like the 13 pounds of boost, which I think is your low boost setting.
You might still make more horsepower than me on high boost.
Maybe, but as long as boost pressure is the same with ambient air being the same, then we can get real good air intake temp data. Because the PSI is usually what, you know, pressure is heat. So
I mean, naturally, this car makes more horsepower. It's going to be. I feel like naturally, it's going to technically be more susceptible to heat because it's going to
yes.
make more horsepower.
Oh, it gets.
So
she gets hot.
if the temps of this car gets similar to that, it's. I would say that's a win.
Oh, definitely, yeah. But you're a psychopath. You run your oil to like 250 and coolant gets like 235 and he's like, cool. I have
okay.
PTSD from Mike, so like my oil hits 230 and I'm just like, what do I do? Don't
Okay.
blow up.
And actually, the scary part is that coolant got even hotter at Road America. It got to 240.
Yeah.
And that's because Road America in the summer, when it gets to like 90 degrees, and you're wide open throttle for, let's say, 80% of the time, I might even be higher than 80% of the time you're on that track, it cooks motors.
Oh yeah, I mean, look, your black valve cover is now copper.
It is now a nice copper, or as I like to say, a chocolate chip.
Chocolate chip.
Which is funny because like I can like anytime I go further back, you can kind of see
Where it transitions back to black.
transitions back to black. So now it's got like this two-tone effect now.
Nice. Hey, you gotta pay extra for that.
Yeah, I got that shit for free.
Hell yeah.
It's like, hey, it's like, oh man, if I don't like the black, it's like, just drive it a few times. Now it's like a bronze.
Yep. Just go beat the crap out of it for a day.
Yeah.
What else? I mean, so you have MCS two-way remotes.
I do have MCS 2 Ace remotes.
I have the Feel 441s on right now.
I bet they feel pretty nice.
They are nice. I don't mind them. They just don't have enough for what the car is. You can tell that it's behind the rest of the car now. At one point in time, a few years ago, it was on level with the car.
Yep.
Now they're just a little behind. So my competition KWs are done. The rears were finished. They were waiting on like one piece for the front. So hopefully I'll get those before Lime Rock. I really wanted them for this event, but
Lime Rock will be a good track to test them. Short track, lots of nice sweepers.
yeah.
Actually, the only scary corner, I guess, is the second to last one. I forgot what number.
I think the sketchiest thing about Lime Rock actually was the jump.
Well, that's what I mean. The jump is probably terrifying.
It's really unsettling. And like you're coming up the corner like
Yep.
powering out, especially for us, like we always are powering out of corners.
Yep.
So you definitely got to like point the steering wheel straight and then go over the jump.
Yep. I'm surprised because I was there last year. That's actually how I first met Chris. I showed up last year just to watch.
Yeah.
I saw this thing and I'm like, huh, that's pretty cool.
It was terrible. I blew I blew the freaking heater core hose off this, lost all coolant, and melted a motor. My head came off that motor looking like a potato chip.
Ooh.
That was bad.
Oh, why not?
Well, I mean, I guess the big two, right? Obviously, I have an 8 HP.
You do have the 8 HP.
You have the manual,
I still have
which,
6-speed.
you know, you got to drive around on the street on the 8 HP. And then, you know, there's some grip drift sessions where we'll be able to rip in each other's cars and stuff like that and actually do like track ride-alongs and shit. But 8 HP is pretty gnarly.
It is pretty gnarly. He took me for a ride in it yesterday, and like, I've been kind of like considering it for quite a while, and I've like, some people will say, oh, dude, the DCT, you know, it's faster, it's, I guess, sharper and everything, and I've driven PDKs, I've driven DSGs, like Audi DSGs. My dad has a RS3 track car, and that DSG is really nice, but it's like all the benefits, like DCT's nice. I don't blame anyone for getting it, but like this transmission's lighter, cheaper, simpler, easier to work on, as Chris has pointed out, and really like it's just as fast.
All right, well, the camera shut off because it got too hot, but I guess the final thing, and then we'll just get some B-roll of the cars rolling and stuff like that to finish it, would be the 8.8.
Yeah, it's because mine is 6-speed manual with a spec stage 3 clutch, moon fly wheel. And yours has got the 8.8.
Yeah. Well, the 8 HP, yeah, for that. And then you have...
I'm so tired.
Dude, we all are. But for the 8.8, you have an M factory, right?
For the rear end, I have a...
or Drexler?
A Wave Track.
Wave Track. I would have got there eventually.
Yeah, it's a nice diff, but when you're making basically double what the car makes originally, it does its best. It's a really nice diff, but like Chris and I have been talking about doing this full swap, especially because I think eventually I do want to do the 8 HP.
Yeah.
Because left foot braking and not having to put your hand off the wheel. Like, I love manuals, don't get me wrong. I will always have a manual car, but it's just easier. It's just faster.
It's like playing a video game. It's like sitting on the sim up there. You just click like buttons and you just like, you could focus much easier. It takes a lot of stress off of it, right? And like, we're all decent drivers. We can all heel toe pretty well. And like, I don't care how well you can heel toe, you know, right? Coming into a 140 mile an hour braking zone, it's way easier to just hit the brake and click some buttons than it is to like time your shifts. When do you heel toe? Do you want it to help the car rotate? Are you just trying to slow down? Blah, 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 right? Like it's another level. And for those people that can do it, I'm like, hell yeah. And if you love it, hell yeah. But it gets from I think like when you have like a GT style like track day, like you just kind of going out to public track days for fun. Yeah, get a manual, rip it all the time. But competition cars, there's a reason everyone has a sequential.
I think if you ask any pro driver if they had to choose between a manual or a DCT or an 8 HP, basically a question of clutch in regular H pattern versus
clicking buttons.
Clicking buttons. 10 times out of 10, they're going to pick clicking buttons for a track. For a street car.
Yeah, right? Get the manual, go canyon carving, go to your public track days, have fun with your boys, right? Yeah. But yeah, so it's just hilarious even making this video now of just how similar the cars are. They have all the same mods, but almost every mod is different, whether it's coilovers or the brakes or who made the arrow or how the wings...
It's like I think we mentioned it earlier. It's almost like a Formula 1, where it's like
a spec series, but you can do the specs how you want, right?
It's basically spec in the sense of the chassis are the same, aesthetically bodies are the same. It's everything else is a completely different concept. You know.
Yeah.
You got more power, bigger turbo. I have less power, smaller turbo. Aero is very similar, but yet so different. Like It's pretty nuts. Really, the biggest difference I would say is just one's got more interior, one doesn't. But weight, they're probably you're probably still lighter even with that cage, because this is like 3,100.
Yeah, and I'm closer to like 30,05.
Jesus. Yeah, I need to get my car that weight.
And once I put the doors on, I'm gonna be like 29.
Yeah, I would love to do carbon doors, but spoiler alert, street mod, you can't.
Street mod, you can't. No.
You can do alternative material for fenders, hood,
Trunk.
roof, but you
Yeah.
can't do it for the doors.
Yeah.
But
But you can never do doors unless you did a full cage.
yeah, but I don't want to do a full cage and then make my life.
Oh, I feel
But
you. It's
I
just
wanna get
something
in, it's
people.
like, boom.
Wow, Mr. Show Off.
Yeah.
Wow.
And that's just
Yeah.
Come
No,
on.
it's funny. I know people that like want fiberglass doors and stuff, and I'm like, okay, do you have a full cage? No. I'm like, that's not very safe.
yeah.
There's a reason people put door bars on a car, and so that when your fiberglass or carbon door caves in, you don't die.
Yeah.
So, all right, yeah, let's wrap it up with some B-roll. I actually got to go do some alignment tweaks and put in my race pads. But you're done. You're good for the weekend. We went over all your stuff, so
ready to go.
you're ready to rip.
Pretty
So,
much.
all right, until next time, we're gonna be at Mid Ohio.
Yeah.
Hell yeah! So hopefully we'll actually have a solid weekend and be able to get some footage. I say that now, but Mike will probably blow a transmission or
Mike-
something, and I'll end up
Mike will
working the
break.
whole time.
Yeah, Mike's gonna break. Need to break something.
Shit!
It's like I'm trying to be optimistic. It's gonna break something.
Yeah. All right, guys. Until next time, peace out.